where there was just an element of the unknown, where there bad things could have happened?
For sure. And that's part of the reason I decided to break it off. And it turns out I was right. It did not hurt me. Almost hurt herself, but basically stalked me for like 4 months after that. And it was freaking, like, I would be at work, man, and I'm in the kitchen. And it's not like the crazy person says, hey, I'm bad as crazy, and I want to find this guy. They just say, hey, is he working today? I really need to talk to him. So to do me a solid, to run, hey, so-and-so is here, just says they need to talk to you. And I'm like, oh, my God. And then your coworker realizes in that moment, like, I probably should not have done that, but I will go out to deal with her, because if I didn't, she would stick around. But she was one of those people where she wouldn't just stick around and wait. She would stick around and make a scene. And it's just so exhausting when you kind of have to go out there and say, you go outside and just say, like, the only reason I'm talking to you is because I know what your response is going to be. And, like, this is getting old. And you really try to take the high road at first. But when someone's a lunatic, like, it doesn't work.
Right.
Right. And like I said, this went on for a while. Then something mildly tragic happened to her. I got wind of this, just did a quick cursory check on them. I did not hate them. I do not want them to die, but they put themselves in a position where you don't know if they're suicidal or if they're reckless, right?
Correct,
but it's kind of at that point. And even then, I was irritated, but like, all right, well, I'm going to check on this person. They weren't exactly suicidal, but I don't think they had a zest for life, is probably the best way to put it. But eventually convinced this person to get some help. And that is the last time that I spoke with them. Because even months after that, I would get the, hey, have you heard from so-and-so? I'm like, I have not, and I don't want to. I wish the best for them. I do not know what the outcome of the treatment was. I do not know if they're alive or dead. I don't even know now. I haven't even Googled. I feel like if I were to Google, somehow this person would do poof, show.
Like they know you're Googling them.
That's what I mean. It's like looking in the mirror and saying, Candyman, like, look, man, don't even ask me about this person, because it was a stressful 4 months. I'm dating a chick. I'm at work, and this chick calls me at work. And I, generally speaking, with the exception of my kids, please don't call me at work. I'm at work, right? Anything can wait. But my girlfriend at the time was like, she is outside of my home across the street. And I'm like, oh, my God. Right?
Yeah.
But it was just constant, man. Like, my buddies at their jobs, like, she's around. She has nothing to do with any of our jobs. She has nothing to do with my current girlfriend. She had nothing to do with my buddies' girlfriends, but everyone would spot her. And it's not like she was subtle. I mean, like, apparently, as the one girlfriend put it, I'm like, well, where is she? She's like, she's across the street. And I'm like, is she at like a friend's house? She's like, and keep in mind, this is City Street parallel park, and these are all row homes. She's like, she's standing across the street staring at my place. I'm like, well, how long has she been there? She's like, it's been about 30 minutes. I'm like, have you said anything? She's like, I'm not dealing with that. There's something about that says death awaits you. So then, and I'm like, look, I'll handle it. And she's like, well, are you going to reach out to her? I'm like, I don't need to. She's stalking me. Right. I promise you, within the next 24 hours.
You never addressed it? She just kind of went away?
I addressed several of those things with her about, like, look, if you got a problem with me or whatever's going on in your brain, then you need to come to me. You cannot involve other people. She never bothered my family, which was good, but I may have had a caveat on that. If I find out that you're around my family, like, things are going to be bad for you. But stay away from my friends. If you have an issue with me or whatever it is you need to talk about, then stalk me. And she did. But it's one of those, you realize it's endless. We're having the same conversation over. So
what was it? You like over. Moving or getting another job? Like, what was the way that she stopped doing this?
When I found out something mildly tragic had happened and got her to get treatment.
Okay.
So at that point, someone takes her away. So I'm off the hook. But honestly, you're still not even comfortable, because, like, I don't know how long the treatment was. I don't know exactly what they're treating her for, because there's 8 million different things going on up there, right? But I'm like, when she's done with this treatment, I spent about 6 months waiting to just see her again. That's the thing.
Is that why you moved to New Orleans?
That was part of the reason I moved to New Orleans, man.
Okay, I was going to ask.
God, that is part of the reason. I got to go, because
that's a
Terminator.
That's a lot.
Won't. The only thing you could do is kill this thing, and obviously I'm not going to kill anyone. So it's like, look, legally I can't kill you, but as long as you're alive, you keep following me everywhere, and it's weird, man. And like I said, I can deal with it to a degree, because eventually I'm going to snap. But you're accosting my friends. You have accosted my girlfriend, and it's like, look, man, I need to go for me. Just because I'm going to lose my ass. Because this is ridiculous, right? Mm-hmm. Just all the time, every day. I mean, for months, man. That's right, ladies. I'm a catch.
Yeah.
Well,
Apparently, magical weenus.
I guess, but somehow it's not flattering.
And standing outside,
Dude,
I found
standing outside staring at the
across the street. I found this out the hard way. You know, there's a town in PA called Lewisburg,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, right? Bucknell University's there, but there's a very famous giant federal penitentiary.
Okay.
So I'm doing door-to-door sales in this neighborhood. I had sold this woman something, go around the neighborhood. It's like 2 hours later. I'm standing out there waiting for my ride to pick me up. She's on her porch getting her mail. I just give her a wave. 2 seconds later, dude pulls up. Obviously, this neighborhood is all the dudes that work at this penitentiary or are state cops.
Yeah.
And he is pissed. What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, get in my truck. We go back to his house, and he's like, so let me get this straight. You're just selling stuff? I go, yeah. He goes, you sold her one? I go, yeah. And he goes, all right, yeah, that makes more sense. She just called, so there's a dude waving at her from across the street.
Jesus.
Worked out well. Guy ended up buying one off me, too.
Are you serious?
But then he felt bad. Because he didn't arrest me.
Was this a coupon book?
Yeah. For like Domino's Pizza.
Sure, why not?
But like there's snow on the ground. I'm just standing out there, so I just wave thinking this will calm her down.
Yeah.
Not thinking it's dark. She thinks she's about to get murdered.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah. So I get what your ex, the girl you were dating with, who was like, she's standing out there just staring at me.
No one was comfortable.
When it comes to relationships, personal, job, or family, when did you know it was time to go? 206-803-ROCK.